Oh, yeah, pipe smokers, happy Friday. Yeah, it is Friday the 17th. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. So, yeah, let's start something on fire, and then I want to show you a little project that I'm going to be doing. So, we have some Ahab's Comfort in this beautiful EA Carry bowl number 323. It's an olive wood pipe gifted to me from my good mate from across the pond, Mr. Mark Hill. Yeah, thank you, Mark. And she's darkening down nice, breaking in just beautifully. Mm. So I got chosen to work tomorrow. I have to be to work at 6 a.m. till 11, but it's overtime, which means that for that 5 hours that I'm there, it's almost like working a whole day because they pay you overtime in New York State. And in the United States, pays you 1.5 uh, of your rate. So if you make $10 an hour, you'll make $15 per hour on overtime. So I'm going to go in for it. Mm. Fantastic smoking pipe. Mm-hmm. So we put this beautiful Frank Medico, we put it through a second deghosting process with a salt and alcohol, along with this other Frank Medico. Put that through a second deghosting. It just wasn't right. When I smoked this bowl, which I bought brand new, and compared it to them, I was just like, no, man, it was kind of a harsh taste still. So I gave him another bath in salt and alcohol. Yeah, it's pouring rain outside. I was half tempted to go sit under my apple tree, put my rain slicker on with my Aussie oil hat. I've got a long, full length, dark brown oil jacket. It's basically cotton they soak the outside in a special oil. No rain gets in it, and so I have the matching hat that goes with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so my thought process was, and I don't have the stem for this on the pipe because it's soaking in OxiClean. This stem I just took out of the OxiClean. I haven't polished it up yet, though. This is a very old Dr. Graybow. And yeah, very, very old Dr. Graybow. I don't ever remember seeing a Dr. Graybow with a screw-in stem, threaded. So I have this pipe here, and I can't make out for the life of me. Now the stem I just put it in OxiClean. So it's a, billiard pipe, 6 inches long. But and it does have some really nice briar. It's a little beat up. For some reason, you can see this. Someone put it in a vise. It's on both sides. I don't know if they put it in the vise because they couldn't get probably no one. This was from that group of 13 pipes that I bought, 12 pipes that I bought. where the guy he never cleaned his pipe, so maybe he couldn't get the stem off and just put it in a vise. It didn't crack anything that I can see. But you can no longer tell what maker is on this. So I have two possibilities. I could sand this pipe down and then restain it. I've already ordered the stain. 5 Bings or something like that. I don't know. It's an alcohol leather stain. That seems to be the best rated for, pipes. So I could sand it down and just restain it and then polish it. Or what I could do is I could take it into work and sandblast it. Although, I don't know. I really like the grain on this. I'm thinking that I just might sand it down. I can make out, it says natural briar on one side. The other side, the guy just crunched it too much. Maybe if I got a flashlight out or something. Take a look here. Guy just crunched the nomenclature. Man, you could almost make it out. I can't really tell. Looks like it might be another pipe made by Signature. It's a shame he did that because the briar on that is really beautiful. I'm kind of leaning towards sanding it down, guys. What do you think? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a break for a second. We'll be right back. Okay, so I just had some thoughts. Do what the briar and the pipe tells you to do. I really wanted to take this into work tomorrow and sandblast this thing down. But the briar and the pipe is telling me no. The briar and the pipe is saying, I'm going to go over with steam and an iron, and I'm going to steam as many of those indentations out. You can see the vise right there. Why would someone do that? I'm going to steam them out as much as I can. You just hit them with steam and it raises the wood. And then I'm gonna do what the pipe tells me to do, and I'm gonna sand it down. I'm going to stain it a nice, beautiful mahogany color, and then I'm gonna put it on the buffing wheel with some carnauba wax. I'm gonna do my first pipe restoration. Yes, I am. Cheers. The briar's just telling me, man, please don't sandblast me. Sand me down, make me look beautiful again. All right, baby, you got it. That's what we're going to do. I've got a couple of junker pipes over here that have some cracked shanks. This is a rack. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I have to listen to the briar. The guy even put tape around it. It's cracked right there. You can see it. But I've been, a woodworker, so I may sand that down, open it up, put some glue in there, and clamp her down and do a repair. I may do that. Depends on what the briar wants me to do. I know that sounds silly. That's just the way I feel. Mm. Oh, this is good. I learned how to take dents out of wood. I was actually about 15 years ago or so, I was a gunsmith apprentice. This guy could fix anything. He could just make it look brand new as far as firearms. And he told me, he says, if you get a really nice gun and it's got a dent in the stock, as long as the wood isn't gouged out where it's missing wood, he said you can take a damp washcloth, put it over the affected dented area, turn your iron on high, and steam the piss out of that baby. Water will go into it, and it'll raise that dent right out. Mm-hmm. Now, we have stamping tools at work. So on the side of this, I might put Gilson bowl number 1, Gilson on this side, and just a 1 on that side. Mm-hmm. Why not make it your own? This Captain Ahab's. Keep wanting to call it Captain Ahab's. It's Ahab's Comfort. Yeah. By Watch City Pipe Blends. Yeah, Watch City Pipe and Cigar, world famous pipe blends. Yeah. Doesn't get any better than that. I love Latakia. All right, so we're kind of working on our pipe a little bit here, So what I was able to do, as you can see, I was able to get most of the vice grip marks out just by ironing it. I put like a damp cotton washcloth over it, set it on high. So now what it did is it raised that wood where the vice grips kind of clamped it in and made marks on it. So the reason we want to do that is even if I sand it all down and it feels smooth to me, the stain is going to take on still those grip marks because the wood has been crushed. The other thing that we did, kind of sanded the crown of this bowl a little bit because it was a little gnawed up. And then what I learned off of another YouTuber, you want to put a little bevel on the inside of that so it doesn't look sharp. And you can do that either with a golf ball on sandpaper, or if you've got a corn cob pipe that is that shape, you can just wrap your paper on it like that. Set it in there. Just kind of go like that. So I've been doing that a bit. Yeah. So I've got, actually, might be hard to see on camera. There you go. See that little shine? I got a nice little bevel on the inside of that bowl. So I'm going to take some nail polish remover, take all this shit off of here. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we've definitely gotten the finish off this whole girl. We've got almost all the vice clamp marks out of her, and well, got a nice bevel inside that bowl now. It's hard to see on the camera, but there is a nice bevel inside of there. Yeah. So, she's kind of naked. And in doing so, I found a factory fill in the back there, right there. But that's okay. We're going to sand it down, and then we're going to make her mahogany. Well, you'll be able to see the grain. Yeah. Yeah. So once we start sanding her down, I suspect, let me grab some sandpaper here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she'll sand right down nice. Put a nice finish on her. Yeah. Deghost her. Probably should have deghosted her first, but oh well. What the fuck? Where's my beer? I don't know at this point, when I'm waiting for supplies, sandpaper is supposed to come in tomorrow. We're going to deghost her. Now that we've kind of messed with the outside of her, we're going to... I can't believe how that steam work did on those voice marks. I mean, they're pretty much almost gone. You can see them just a little bit right there. But on this side, you can't really see them. So we're going to deghost her tonight. Yep. Might as well do that, eh? Just like that little cheat on the getting the bevel in there. The sandpaper. Yep. A golf ball works too. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. I'm going to fuck around with this pipe some more. Over and out.